Well, hello again, friends, countrymen, brothers in arms. I wanted to read you a quick story before I get too drunk to read, and we are cutting it close. So, David Eagleman. Yes, I am just here in my casual book reading clothes. Why do you ask? Let's get into it, shall we? This one is called Perpetuity, which may be how long I'll be reading these stories. If you're lucky. I mean, not these stories. This book will end, but you may or may not have heard there are other books. What? Yes, there are many, many other books, and I will continue to read them into your faces, whether you like it or not. Okay, enough preamble. God, I could talk into perpetuity. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. If you wake up and find yourself in this suburb, you'll know you were a sinner. Not that the accommodations aren't nice. There are televisions here with many stations to choose from. You have neighbors on all sides of you with whom you interact occasionally. So it is hell. There are shelves brimming with books that tell good but implausible adventure stories. The children here are sent to school and the adults go to work. Careers are easy and the groceries are cheap. You learn that this is called heaven. We live close to God here. The only mysterious part is that all the good people you knew, the Samaritans, the saints, the generous, the altruists, the selfless, the philanthropists, are not here. You inquire whether they have been sent on to a better place, a super heaven, but discover that these good people are rotting in coffins, the foodstuff of maggots. Only sinners enjoy life after death. There have been many theories about why God would arrange things this way. Everyone has a hypothesis, and it's the customary topic of discussion at barbecue cookouts. Why are we the ones rewarded with an afterlife? It seems clear that God doesn't much like the inhabitants here. He rarely visits us. He wants to make sure he keeps us alive. The woman at the coffee shop insists he is keeping the bad ones around like the Romans kept gladiators. At some point, we will fight to the death for his amusement. Your neighbor across the street theorizes that we are being stockpiled to wage war against another god in a neighboring universe, and only the sinful make useful soldiers. But they're both wrong. In truth, God lives a life very much like ours. We were created not only in his image, but in his social situation as well. God spends most of his time in pursuit of happiness. He reads books, strives for self-improvement, seeks activities to stave off boredom, tries to keep in touch with fading friendships, wonders if there's something else he should be doing with his time. Over the millennia, God has grown bitter. Nothing continues to satisfy. Time drowns him. He envies man his brief twinkling of a life, and those he dislikes are condemned to suffer immortality with him. The end of the story. I have long said that having to continue to live is the real hell after death. And yeah, if you'd like to keep hearing stories and occasionally unhinged rants from yours truly, you can find them in the past, and if you're lucky, the future. Signing off. Have a day.